Oh, but real talk, but indoors is cool. Why are you wearing a beanie in Nigeria in 32-degree weather?
No, the thing is, you need to see where you are going and begin to act like you are going where you are going. Because if you don't know where you are going, you will not go to the
Preach,
place
pastor.
Preach.
I can't lie.
Deep.
That makes sense. And that's so unlike you. Because that's, I mean, no offense, because it's not necessarily your brand. But again, you're funny. That's the important thing, Abi. It's funny, Abi.
See, man, whether I'm funny or not, ladies, please reach out to me. Peace.
And this is the issue we have in society. But before I even start with your own, welcome back to the Rant Room on TVC. As always, I'm Mohiz. I have my sister in dread, the lovely
Debbie.
Mr. If you
This is a
start.
very dreadful episode.
If you start,
Can you stop it?
Please, my guy, introduce yourself.
GTA Smalls, the woman lover.
You better be.
Go ahead.
Anyways.
And I'm Big Bev, the money lover.
And I also love Bev, the money lover. I love money too, Bev.
I don't think you do. Even though you're in America right now. But in Nigeria, it's Benin. So,
Anyways. Hey, God, you guys almost made me lose composure. But anyways, today we are talking about dating in the realm and the world of social media. Now, like I said, as a guy, and I'm sure you can relate to this, have you ever been moving to a girl? Let's say you meet her at the club or wherever, you collect details, and then you see those wonderful words, followed by no one you know, which means that all your male slut friends are not there. But before I delve too much into that, how have you navigated in the dating scene in the world of social media?
My brain, they hang.
Mounty hand.
Android.
I told you, making sense is not your. I told you, making sense is not your brand, and it's okay. But please, my dear.
okay. So, like, social media, what has it done to us, basically, as human beings, is affect how we view ourselves. So, self-esteem is number one. So, like, you're on Instagram. To be in a relationship, you have to, like, love yourself, right? But Instagram makes you hate yourself. Because I've been seeing the fine babes on Instagram. God. God, that like hot. I don't care if it's real, I don't care if it's fake, it is attractive as. But anyway, so what, like, it's really affects us as how we view ourselves. And I saw recently that I saw someone say that, like, right now, as a society, we're obsessed with receiving love. We're obsessed with, like, the idea of what love is. We don't even know what love is itself. We don't know how to give love. We want to get the latest phone, we want to go to Bali, we want someone to be perfect for us, someone that goes on adventures for us, but we don't have the capacity to give love. It's like the only thing you know how to give right now is hate. And especially the perception of what we think a relationship should be. Like, it's supposed to be, he loves me, I love him, it works. So social media is kind of like tilted that perception of what relationship is supposed to be like. So I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, so I feel like social media has already carved a certain way we view dating, because many of us now tend to compare our relationships with our friends' relationship. And that is something that no matter how much we deny or say that we are not guilty of it, for a fact, we are really guilty. Because you might just chip it in whenever we are discussing with the person you are in a relationship with. They'll be like, but if you should look at this other person, our boyfriend does this. You might say it jokingly, but definitely you have already left a mark. That person will think about it later.
That's if it cares. Some guys don't care.
But really, that is something that, like, relationship now, you should not let it be driven by the social media space. There are some girls that they really have nothing to give.
Yeah, so, you know, we said, I think the earlier episode we talked about social media being a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
So this is how social media has helped us relationship-wise. I kind of, as a person in my young years, know what I want in relationship. Social media showed me that. I know what I don't want. Right now, I'll not lie to you, I know exactly what I don't want. I don't know what I want yet, but social media...
That is important, Sha.
Yeah. If you know what you don't want,
Since we're name,
I don't want you.
Hell,
I'm so
how did you know I was going to ask?
Is that
because
Ella?
you're super predictable. Like, men are so predictable. Right now,
GT is predictable.
no, men are predictable.
GT is predictable.
Trust me. When you find a hot babe,
wait. You predicted one thing. What's the next thing I'm going to say? Try me.
I ain't gonna try you, bro.
Okay, continue.
Please go. No, I want to hear from you.
Me? Well, the thing is, I think social media has impacted definitely in the strangest, weirdest ways. It helps you connect to people all around the world. It helps you see things happening. It has its advantages and disadvantages, obviously, which we will still look into. But I think for me, it has done more good than harm for me, because I don't look at. I mean,
expand the market.
No, it's the truth. I don't think I've ever looked at any relationship in particular and be like, oh, I want my relationship to be like this, because I don't know what happens behind the scenes. Social media, I only show you what I want you to see on social media. You can't see what I don't want you to see. So when I see very lovely relationships that are really, really booming and it looks like it's all perfect, and I'm like, okay, good for you guys, but I know what I want and I'm going to chase that. But for me, social media has helped me,
especially in Nigeria, where most of us Gen Zs didn't grow up in like a functional marriage. Like, we know what we don't want. Like, I'm sorry, there's a statistics to it, there's numbers. No, like, I don't mean like they're separated. Like, okay, it's numbers, okay? We have people who grew up with family, with a marriage that there was no love there.
That's true. That's very true.
You don't see the typical things you see in movies. Mommy and daddy love each other. Honey, sweetheart. My parents do that. They call each other by their first name. Anyways, I hope you're not watching it. But like, we know what we know. We're like, now when we now see these things on social media, there's a walls on our eyes. Like, this is so beautiful. I want this. This is this. Like, especially like when you grow up in a family that did not show love, everything you want after that is love, and you might fall into the trap of thinking everything's supposed to be rosy, and it's not. Like, love is a mixture of everything. And I always say love is a choice, commitment is a love, you can't control love. Yes. But commitment is a choice. But social media has made it so hard.
You know what it is? Because again, all of you are making sense. Again, new for you. But the thing is,
so
like,
it's senseless.
In terms of social media, I've always just kind of told myself, nothing on there is real. Like, absolutely nothing on social media is real. So like I said, a couple could be posting each other, like looking happy or whatever. Yeah. But you know, like, you could even personally know couples always looking great on Insta, but you know what is really going on behind the scenes.
It all goes down in the DMs.
Forget the DMs. You sit down. But my point is, like, even now, let's be honest with ourselves, guys, girls, everybody. A lot of people, like, they might not directly say it or they might not even know it, but they want this relationship that is Insta good. You know, that's what factors into, like, a guy would be like, oh, for the sake of the man them looking through, is like, oh, I have to get a bad B, you know, figure 8, blah, 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 blah. And the girls will be like, oh, I need this 7'9" person with beard, with money. Like, you know, like, we all know what it is.
I feel like he's talking about something that you want.
I just don't go to corners.
Okay.
I want 7'9".
But babe, I don't have, oh my God.
She said that she does not want
height, you know, have money, you know, but let me you. It's not fair.
I have love to give. And she said she wants people that can give love. Beverly, I'm your choice.
Because I have another choice. This is not a choice question.
But my point is, like, before you can build relationships, like, building relationships through social media is a lie, my guy, touch grass. You actually have to meet people and actually have this type of interactions before social media and that, like, in our parents and all the old people behind the camera, for example. It's like, those connections, for the most part, were more genuine, because a lot of that stuff really didn't matter. You see couples that the wife is actually taller than the husband or older, stuff like that. Things like this didn't matter. Now, in this era, imagine you tell your girls, like, see, imagine you as a woman, you go and tell your girls that, oh, I met this guy, he's 4 years younger than me and he's about 5'7". But my point is...
Really? Really, bro? I'm not 5'7", I'm 5'6".
That's way worse.
So, I'm thinking Dave's taller than you. But my point is, it's like, everything is in this spectrum now. Like, it has to be like this and look like this. So it's postable. Like, nothing is real.
genuine.
Like nothing
No,
is
it should be
but
picture
see,
worthy.
see, the thing is, okay, so
Picture worthy. It is not.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, see, I agree with everything y'all are saying, but see, there are always exceptions.
Of course.
Okay, so the thing is, I've been in a relationship where I met her on social media. I didn't see her. I knew her for like 5 years. I never saw her. I
We
failed
are cooked as a society. I just
No, I'm
want to
serious.
say that
I
first and
failed.
foremost.
on social
When
media
you
before seeing her.
when you see population-wise, we're decreasing. Like
Guys.
See, I feel like social media,
I didn't make a move.
No, I didn't. See, you don't rush these things because it's social media. You don't rush.
5 years.
I'm serious.
Secondary school in most.
Wait, I don't want to talk about that.
What was I doing?
No,
5
but
years
no,
ago?
no. See, don't get me wrong. At that point in time, I wasn't seeing her like dating material. She was just a friend. Now, personally, because of how I am and because of things I've learned over time, I will not date anybody who's not my friend.
Oh, that
Obviously,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So I don't rush. So when I see you on social media, I like to go through your posts,
important.
see some things. I like to go to popular blogs because once I follow you and you're following me on a popular blog, if you comment, I'll see your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just go there, see some comments you're making if I should run for my life or stay, and make my dwelling with you. You know. So basically that's it. But this one is really beautiful. Till now, we're still really cool friends.
Shout out to her. I have another question there, and you guys, let's be honest, no shame here. Have you guys ever used? I'll start with you. Have you ever used dating app before?
Confess.
No.
I confess.
Debbie.
Why? Wait. Why?
First off, answer a question. What's happened?
Debbie, we know where we've met each other before.
Wow, Tinder.
So
GT.
just say the truth.
GT.
Just say the truth.
GT
She
smalls.
mashed your car on
Smalls. No
Imagine.
emphasis on the smalls.
Please.
Where?
Please.
For this
Like
girl to
where?
call you small
Please.
guy.
Let's come back. So back to your question. No, and the reason is, I like to be physical. Physical in the sense that
Beat me to it.
physical in the sense that I like to see whoever it is we are weighing our options. And there is one thing, there are times that we always
But isn't it funny that you do that when it's girls that use filters on Instagram?
That's called catfishing.
but so as I was saying,
No, finish. Sorry.
as I was saying, like I can literally go through a conversation with the other sex for a couple of hours without picking up my phone.
Okay, that is
That is something I look out for. Yes,
Okay.
because we are so engrossed in our phones. You just say
Don't
sorry,
blame us,
please.
That's what I like.
Aside it's
yes,
something
so that's a
so
red
so
flag.
important.
Yeah, it is actually. I've never used a dating app before because Nigeria, you know what is what is happening on dating apps.
I don't know what's happening, babe.
Prostitutes. Keyword prostitutes. But like I would like at one point
Just
try it
call me gay.
because it kind of like filters the nonsense from this sense because I'm a peculiar person. I have peculiar interests.
A peculiar
Facts,
yes.
Fact, so.
Yeah, so like when I like you know the swipe match and everything, I've not met someone that's really
Wait, how did she know about swipe match?
I use social media. Okay, I've met one person that like I know matches my energy as per the way I think.
Babe,
but like I
told
would
me
love
that
to
you
meet.
don't use.
I would love to meet someone that thinks exactly like I do, and I think social this dating apps will do that for you. So like, but now
Common
right now,
interest.
Before I even get into the trials or tribulations of dating apps, we'll be right back with the Rant Room on TVC.
Okay. It's still the Rant Room on TVC. You can follow the conversation using the hashtag Rant Room on TVC. Yeah. So right now we're talking about the dating era and the social media space. And I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever dealt with catfishing or ghosting? Like, what are the challenges you guys have faced concerning those two big things, and gaslighting as well? because it's like a big topic for Gen Z.
I think the first thing is, what is catfishing? What is gaslighting? I think you have experience.
Throw away this guy.
Why this? At the point, everybody looked at me like,
Bro, see,
something happened.
You look like the ideal candidate. Only you don't chop breakfast. You don't give breakfast. You are the perfect experiment.
Who said I'm giving breakfast to? It's as if Tani gave you rule book before you came here. What's happening? But anyways, let me just talk for the sake of talking. Catfishing.
Bro, not true.
And
Like, give us like short explanation of what
I'm
that
just
is.
trying to try and make it super quick. Now, on a very random Tuesday at about 6:42 a.m.
They don't do my guy
It's not gonna
strong.
end well.
They don't do
This
my guy
one
strong.
babe DM me. But because you know sometimes somebody can just DM me and that's like your level of fine is too much for my own level of fine. It doesn't make sense. Like there's no way you would reach out to me. It doesn't make sense. Like no. So automatically I was like, no, something is wrong here. Immediately I said, nah, something's wrong here. So I was just talking to her. Again, in my mind, I was like, this baby's probably a catfish, man. At a point, because she was just too fine and the energy was too good, I was like, no.
Self-esteem.
So I'm going to give you guys game if you ever want to catch a catfish, yeah? On their profile or whatever, get the photo that they have and you can drop it on like Google Images. And then all the different pages that it's been used on will pop up. If you see more than 2 accounts using it, chances are, my God, that's a catfish, Pele.
Wow.
That's why I love the Rant Room. We educate.
Wow.
And inform.
So,
You actually need that info.
Yeah, I
People
need
need
because
that too.
a guy from Dubai, a billionaire from Dubai with his palace texted me. Like he had your
let me
everything with his
die.
snow. With your own
Let me
starting. I was like,
fucking
bro,
die.
this is it, God, my help us, come.
Oh,
You said no man.
Shebi, you see the problem? Like, she's saying relationship as helper now.
No, God can bless you.
God, you,
Bro,
thank you for
bro,
bringing that up. We
bro.
live in this era.
For the record, I just
Bro.
made sense.
It's true, it's true. Gold star, take. Anyways, we live in this era here where relationships have become so, and mine, my friend, so transactional. And that's because of what social media has become. Because someone who come on social media is like, oh, if a guy's taking you on a first date, he has to provide your ride, he has to pay for your date, he has to pay for the dress you are wearing,
Can I
pay
say
for
something?
makeup.
No, you can't.
No!
You know the issue.
No.
Okay, can I say
See,
something?
the men, no,
I like
the
you
men
more.
are ranting.
No. I like her more. She'll make sense, I promise you.
Oh my God.
Bro, you dey put trust for woman.
The problem is with the men.
But
But don't worry, I'm not going to sink you. Yeah, so really, if you are going on a date for the first time, lady, you should have your money in your purse. Whoever orders,
I told you she was going to make sense.
whoever initiated that date is paying.
I think you're on cloud 9.
No?
No. I want to hear what she wants to
You
say.
said relationships are transactional. The problem is with men.
No. Let her finish. I
The
want to
problem
hear
is that
this.
men think they can buy
face this
women.
side.
They can
Man,
buy
no.
sex.
I
Let me tell
can't
you,
lie. I can't
as a
lie. That
woman-
is lack of responsibility on your part.
No, that's not
Stop.
why I'm like, I don't deal with men, okay?
Liar.
I don't deal
But
Oh, you don't.
a lie.
No, like, I don't deal with human beings.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey,
like,
This is just
liar.
Only you
My
know.
point. No. Let me land this plane. You can't say that. Oh, okay. Don't get me wrong. There are some men out there that will splurge a woman with the intention of having sex and doing whatever.
factual.
I completely agree with that. But you want to tell me that there aren't babes out there that literally go on dates or whatever with just the intention of like, oh, spoil me. I will provide next to nothing in this relationship, but you will cover everything in my life. Are you telling me they don't exist?
Entitlement. Yeah, they exist. I'm just saying that the
And that is
fundamental
fueled by
problem.
social media. You know why? Sorry for interrupting. But
Bro,
because
it's mad.
back in, again, the old people of the Shewan and the Mazinos of the world, like in their era when they were whining babes with envelopes, it's like all that stuff didn't matter back then, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything was more. You know what? I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve that. You know what? I deserve
that's
that.
actually, yeah.
Shout out our producer. I won't do it again. Sorry, sir. But my point is, that hurt. My point is that back in their day, again, let me just stop. But my point is, back in the day, yeah, things were more genuine, and you didn't have outside forces except maybe very immediate family and friends.
No social media then.
Not like influencing how you thought or whatever. But when you have this big and in truth, obviously successful women that obviously have built a career enough to have a certain niche for men, where they can say, oh, my mom must provide this.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you just have a random person A who has nothing going for her, and all of a sudden she wants to be spoiled. Like, where did that come from? Social media created
that brings me
this
to my
world.
second question. Do you think that as a society we don't have the capacity to form genuine, real connection with the opposite sex?
I feel like we do. Let me not lie. I genuinely feel like we do. It just depends on the environment and how much you let social media influence you.
Bro, see, I say it every time. Social media is never the problem. People are the problem. DMX said, I'm about to say something very wise, everybody. I'm about to say something real wise. Yo, listen to me.
We have no other choice.
Listen to me. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. you know, so like for real, like for real, you know, it's just really, it's more of the person.
Yeah, I agree.
Who is the person handling that account? What is your intention for going on there? At the end of the day, I say this every time. The average human is love-starved. And that's why people go out of their way.
This guy doesn't make sense.
I took what I said personally.
You took it personally. Wow. We need
I'm proud of you,
more
bro.
of this.
I'm proud of you. Continue now.
You guys say don't have switch.
Okay, no, but for real, like,
Credit finish.
love stuff.
No, but you need to, okay, we're comparing, we're doing a comparison, right? Millennials back in the day, they had more real connection than now.
Cap.
Did they?
Actually, no, they did not. I was traumatized because of that.
I was like, this
see,
is cap.
I feel like social media made everything bigger in the sense that if we're in a village now, you cannot compare to so many relationships. It's only the ones you see within that village. But with social media, you can see a Beyonce and a Jay-Z relationship, one end. You can see Kim K and Kanye K, Kanye W on another end. You can see different people.
And even the use of social media, because Beverly said something at the start of the episode where it's like, oh, girls, I know you just women, like people in general might feel insecure because of what they see on social media. It's like, oh, it's like my body's not like this, or I don't have a beard. I don't have a beard like that.
I'm not a mango, I have feelings.
It's like, I might not be the top.
Another thing is that
my point is that if you navigate because me, for example, I don't follow Insta baddies, I don't do anything like that. Literally, I follow like 2 verified people because I'm very careful with what I follow and what you absorb, because at the end of the day, that's something you use every day. So if you're just there constantly looking at, in your case, for example, just women that probably had surgeries and have all types of surgical enhancements or whatever, and they'll still be selling tummy tea and gym equipment. It doesn't make sense, but people will buy into that. The same way guys will be like, oh,
another reason important reason is that we as human beings have set our priorities differently. Relationship is not like my top 3. Career is. So that kind of
Do you know that you are actually a rare instance in this day and age?
No, we're not. There are plenty of Gen Zs.
There's a difference between plenty and majority minority.
But okay, what about if I tell you that your career is directly affected by the relationships that you keep?
I
don't make sense. So oh my
it's affecting the way we have connection. Like with people.
Don't take it off.
Don't take it off. I think it's like you're thinking
I think that's
now.
keeping the sense inside.
About putting things inside. Debbie, I want to ask you because I know you're in a relationship. I'm sorry, I just outed you. Will you prefer to keep your relationship private, or will you love to share the love? Let us be jealous on social media.
Okay, say
Hamad has Ovaltine, they cross leg, they watch. He said, let me
You
use
see,
this.
I
know his
come on
name.
the dead today.
I won't say his name though.
Oh, Davido.
Yeah.
I prefer to keep it private.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Like I said from the onset, I could go literally for hours without talking to my partner without holding my phone. So definitely, I have carved out that sort of personality that I do not necessarily need the social media.
Your followers on Instagram, your people on WhatsApp don't know your relationship.
No.
I
So to
respect
them,
that.
you're single.
Yep.
Do you think that's healthy for a relationship?
You want to say she's cheating now, Beverly? Why are you like this? Please, why
you
you Beverly
shut
like
up?
this?
You
No. See, I know Beverly. I love her. I know.
But there one fun fact. What if, even though I know it can't be possible, what if he's actually in another relationship? He's making another person happy.
Because this man has come.
Let us just keep everything
Your
good.
papa, but
Let us not break everybody's heart. I'm just saying, for another, let's say another person, even though it's not like
No,
that.
it's
sha.
real love, keep your relationship private.
yes, so yes, it's woman
It's the
relationship.
best.
Oh, is where don't they talk? This master don't they pin am since they ask am what can private. Person when they vex, they say they vex, they ask am. Does he look
no.
happy?
So you
Does he look happy? Does he look happy?
GT,
Does he
you,
look happy?
GT, you. Do you like your relationship private? Your relationships.
The thing is, I'm nobody's ex.
Word.
I'm nobody's ex.
Take.
I'm like,
There's nobody in this life that can say, oh, his is their ex. But
Bam.
Life.
Bam.
just
Bam.
continue.
You cannot ex me because if you ex me, I will ex and owe you.
Wow.
Dear
I don't think
Bam.
anybody on this like podium has ever fallen in love. If you love someone, we post
This
Snapchat,
thing not
Instagram,
Okay,
everywhere.
why me?
Because like,
Of course, we have.
especially if it's
Snaps
fine.
and all
Only
of
if
that.
this person is ugly.
No, see,
There is
see.
the urge. Actually, there is the urge to want to post it,
Beverly,
and it's okay to
Beverly,
post it
Beverly.
once in a time. But it's not just rubbing it in all of our faces.
It's not
But I
very-
feel
There's
like
something could happen,
But things are things that why? Okay, let me just
did you
put it
do
like
my
this:
hair like
who
this?
gives a? Because like, let's say I'm enjoying myself. I'm so sorry, I keep swearing. But let's say like I'm my
It dey
partner,
pain you, we
enjoying enjoying ourselves,
No violence.
and then we're just literally having the best time. Why would I not go like, oh, let's take a picture? Like, no. Like, even if you take pictures for memories and whatever, why am I posting it? Like, I want you to give me a good reason that makes sense. Explain. Taking photos, obviously, people have been doing that since the dawn of time.
I feel attacked.
Why?
Well, it's like a tag. I have a boyfriend and I want to share to the world. One, two.
Why?
Because
Why?
men are scum. That's like
No.
that
I'm
other
going
person
to
come out,
stop
then you
you
now
right
start
there.
that
I'm asking you
See,
why
oh,
you're
you know
posting
the-
to
oh, you know
social
the funny
media,
thing?
and
Somebody
it
like
went
me,
back to men and
or somebody
scum.
like me, if you really want to look at it that way, that doesn't save from anything.
Oh,
You will
God.
post my picture and I'll be dating 4 babes. When they see my picture, come and meet me. I will give you a very logical explanation. And you will believe
Lamba,
me.
I will
That's
give.
like-
That was why
God.
I said relationships.
This
No, it's the
Lamba,
truth
I'll
because
That's why I said men are-
see. Let me.
don't vex. Don't vex. But you're right, though. That doesn't like stop anyone from cheating. So it doesn't. We just need to understand.
my beautiful babe.
Why are you doing that? And the fact that I went blonde and keeps doing that makes me feel stupid. Don't do that. Okay, guys, we're going on a short break. When we come back, more interesting stories. Keep it locked in.
Welcome back. The Rant Room on TVC. Join the conversation with the
This guy is
hashtag
not
the Rant
okay.
Room
I didn't get the head
on
and the tail.
TVC. So I'm still talking about social media and how it has affected dating. My question now is, how do you deal with with a partner who is obsessed with posting your love life on social media? Have you ever been with somebody like that? If you have, how did you cope? I want to hear from you guys, by the way. Please use the hashtag the RantRoom on TVC. I'd like to hear this. But let me start with you, Ohis, because you've been taking the same person. You don't invest. You really vibrate.
To answer your question, how I deal with them, I don't. I can't lie. I cannot be with someone that is obsessed with that, because that every single thing, be it a change in trend in what's acceptable in dating life, blah 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 blah, it will start reflecting on me. I'll be the victim. If now it's the cool thing to send 80% of your salary to your babe because one podcaster in America said it, she'll now be looking at
80%,
me.
80%, like, they collect 10%, you don't collect 80%. How does that work? How does that work? Are you bigger than my God? Nonsense.
The end of the month to come, say, Oloni from the UK said that 50% of your salary should go to your babe. I said that is hard. That has nothing to do with me. But that's just, again, just a very rough example. But my point is, it's like, you can't, do what you want. At the end of the day, it's a free country. Well, is it? But in this era that we're living in, if you're addicted to someone that's constantly on social media, they're always on their phone, nothing with them is genuine, because they're always more like interested in what happens there as opposed to what's in front of them. So how I deal with them, no. So
the thing is, what about if they really love you, they give you all the care, but they like posting everything you on social media? They want to post both of you together in the bathtub. They want to post both of you together, in the garden. While you guys are chilling.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be genuine, because even that love that she's giving me is just to show that, oh, look at me, guys. Like,
when they are so loved
it's like, oh, look at me, guys. I'm so loved up. I'm the perfect girl. Look at my man, perfect. Like, it's not real. You just try to paint an image for other people, strangers. Social media is so weird to me. But I just want to paint to strangers and look at this perfect life that I have. So at the end of the day, that love is not genuine. It's just fulfilling this part of her that she wants to be seen.
Why, babe,
No.
Let her. No, because
I agree with him. I'm a female, I'll date a male. If you're a male and you're obsessed with social media, if you're not making money out of it, then I cannot date you, because it just shows how unserious you are. We spoke about social media last edition and how
the babe they verse. See what I'm
No, if you're someone that invests your time on social media, they are not serious in life. As a man,
Jesus Christ.
Because if you're not making money from it,
that's so my
but it's actually the truth.
But it's the truth.
It's a passion for me.
No,
Please, preach on.
No, but it's the truth. Like, why are you as a man spending 5-6 hours on your phone?
Did the influencer serve you breakfast?
Okay, wait. What about if I am depressed and social media that makes me happy? I like watching Sabinus.
Then please go to a therapist. Or if I'm not even enough for you to like get out of that depression, then we should not be together.
I know, baby, I need money for therapy.
Guys, I don't have money.
See, Debbie, please talk to me.
So the answer to your question is that
I actually want to hear her answer, because she has been very secretive about her relationship. So I know he is watching.
Secretive is not the word.
Somebody
in trouble.
Call Debbie's boo now.
That's how you get people in trouble. Pele Debbie's man.
So, Debbie, your man is active on social media. Is it like, Instagram is supposed to be like your ID, and he doesn't.
According to. Continue your question.
No, and he doesn't post you on Instagram. Like a post. He doesn't, not story, dedicate a post to you.
Okay.
I don't even feel some kind of way.
I've never dedicated a post to anyone I've ever dated in my life.
Okay, you say that let's say he's a content creator, right?
Exactly.
He's a content creator.
Okay, that's different.
And then probably he doesn't post something, maybe a dedicated post for me. I might feel it, but it's not going to be so serious. It's not going to be much of a thing. It's not going to be so elevated. I'll be like, post me. What's going on?
Wait. See. This is going to bust my head. Oh, tell me if it's just me. See, we are not married.
Of course.
We are dating. Why in the good heaven's name should I post you on my IG? Why am I posting you?
Because in the end, when you guys now end it, you now start pulling down the post.
Because you can't delete post, doesn't matter.
You can't delete post. So you're those people.
No. True. No, true. If you are bad and you have a relationship and you post and you break up with the person, leave it there.
Like that.
Same way
Those
now.
people now follow each other.
When you apply for work, do you delete your job history? No, you keep it there.
See,
so what's the difference?
So they will know what they are
You want to
getting
post-
into.
No. You want to post everything. Now keep it there.
it.
So your next man will see.
People like
Eh,
my
now.
beautiful Bev, I know one of my guys, Babe, I love you. They are the one. They are the one,
This one.
People, they are dating, they just enter the relationship. Every day you must see posts. You are the love of my life.
Rubbish.
Without you, I cannot breathe.
Rubbish.
If you don't touch me, I die.
Rubbish.
You understand? And so it's just so funny. Anytime they have issues or they are fighting, Makam story they change.
Yeah, you will know when they break up. That's
They
just
want you.
when they have an issue, they block it.
I will never forget this one. This quote is seared in my mind. Basically,
it.
I broke up with this babe. Her very next Insta post, 3 hours later, she was a rainbow, but he was colorblind.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
And immediately you will know that you are the one that that person is directing
to
to.
me.
Yeah.
I said, go.
It is.
What
It's
sort of
just so
rubbish?
funny. And the thing is, I don't like having to give explanations. I'm in a relationship right now. Almost nobody
who, your
knows
pillow?
I'm in a
Exactly.
relationship.
Nobody
Like, no,
knows.
see, she knows. I was like, see,
And you just said it on national TV.
no,
And
you
you're
don't
just
know
hitting
her.
on me right now.
You don't know her. So,
This one is harmony chaining. You don't know.
Bev,
Do not call me. You are cheating right now.
how am I cheating? I tell you, say I love you. I say, Bev,
Okay.
but I love
So
you.
what's the next question you have for us?
No, but yeah, that aside. Now the thing now is, we're talking about sharing on social media. Now, how do you feel knowing that your partner chats with the other gender regularly? That is like chats.
Chat.
With the other
Be it
gender.
an
What is
ex
chat?
or with the other gender. What do you mean by what is chat? How you say the chat?
What
It
is
depends,
chat?
no.
It depends. What?
Chat? Okay. For example,
Depends
okay.
on what.
I want
That's
to. I want
calls.
to. Okay, let us say what she.
It's
Land.
wrong.
To chat with the other person.
This Beverly get problem. And they talk. This girl get problem.
No, wait now. Chat with the
Do you know
other
that
person.
social media
or ex.
brings out the worst in us, first of all?
It brings out the worst in you, Beverly. It brings out the worst in you. Now you, it dey bring out the worst.
My point is that, like, why are you chatting with someone you've never met this person before in life? The person says hello.
But that is not what the question was. Say chatting to the other gender. What if my best friend is a woman?
No, if it's your best friend that you meet on irregularly, no problem. But if it's just a stranger on social media, do not even converse. Like, you check the person profile, person doesn't give you a job, doesn't give you money.
But you don't know that person is your tomorrow, is your helper.
My helper, oh,
You
my helper.
I feel like I'm not genuine anymore.
You are facilitating cheating, but it's okay.
Shut the fuck up.
It's okay.
No, don't cheat.
Many men are watching you like, hey.
No. See, the thing is, okay, so I'm a very open book. I
Too
have
open.
You
spread your legs too
Open a
much.
small book.
Do I spread my legs?
Oh shit.
You spread your legs
No,
too
but like
much.
for
Yeah,
real,
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
really
I just
open.
noticed
Like
the size of
I
your
can.
feet. Fuck
Like,
Go ahead.
See. I can be talking to Bev now. I can chat with Bev right now. I can tell
About?
Bev I love her, and I will talk to my babe and say, can you imagine that me when I told Bev I actually love her, and she'll be like, why did you say that? And we'll talk, we'll laugh. I'm an open book, bro.
no, I know what you're doing. This is the oldest trick in a book, and I've done it before, fortunately.
You've done it before. I know they cheat too. I'm serious.
evil woman.
I don't.
People there.
Cheating,
These
but he's
people.
telling his girlfriend that
No,
he's
see, the
cheating.
thing
So
is-
his girlfriend does not know.
in-
There
Like,
must be the hell.
See, the thing is, chat with. I don't mind her chatting with other guys. I don't even mind if it is her ex. See, somebody like me, because I know how
When they
social
take
media
your babe.
is. Yeah,
God,
I
when
will
they
not.
take your babe.
See,
They
bro.
will
No,
take
see,
her.
bro. See, if they take her, then
She
they
was
take
never.
her.
Yeah, she was never. For
Then
you.
I'm sure.
Take off.
But then this she was
alright.
never for you.
Yeah,
Well,
alright.
okay.
No,
okay.
see, Bev, Debbie, look at me now. Ladies, look at me. Do I look like somebody that will beg for a woman?
If I speak,
That's not what you speak, bro. One, I'm a fine boy. That's
5'6".
Two,
That's six.
I sing well. Three,
Okay. Like and like.
You know,
Okay, like.
baby.
That's what you did.
I'm sorry.
Hold
I'm
up.
sorry to sound materialistic. Do you have money?
We're working on that.
So,
And I
like, you
think-
don't have any bargaining.
But see, forget money first. Forget money.
No,
Debbie, see, Debbie,
I'm an
Debbie,
Igbo guy, I
Debbie,
can't forget
Debbie,
money.
If I tell you you're the only one I want,
Hey,
Debbie C.
okay, continue now.
This guy gives Lamba in notes. No wonder.
Debbie Cap. Debbie C.
If I tell you you're the one that makes my heart beat,
Okay.
you go believe.
I no go believe.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
No, you actually have a good voice, no lie, but
that's
Okay.
my point. So I want to beg
So
you.
his number is 18.
Even if you had to use your head voice, well done. Well done, guy.
love
Use your head
music.
voice,
My
but
point is,
continue,
social
okay?
media. I want to beg you. I'm sorry, I can't. A certain somebody died for me. Why would I be begging
bro,
you?
you just to mother.
Hey, God.
What is your problem? If someone died for you, you should not be happy.
Oh,
to
he
admit
said
that.
something.
Jesus died for
I've given
him.
up. I've given up.
Yes, Jesus is Jesus.
I've given up for
Nobody
it.
can be Jesus.
Oh, he said something.
I told you in this her matter, she's gone.
I'm peculiar. I'm not good.
Very peculiar.
You know what? We're going to pick this up when we come back from the break. Don't forget to use the hashtag Rant Room. Bye bye.
Rant Room.
The Rant Room
No
on
sense.
TVC Pele.
Welcome back to the Rant Room. We have been talking about social media and dating. Why are they looking like that, GT?
Bad mixture.
I see fire.
Get out.
I love his straight. This
I
guy, I
see.
love the time. It's not me,
Really?
Lamba.
So, yeah, we've still not gotten... Oh, no. Beverly has still not gotten over GT Smalls singing.
It's beautiful, guys.
Like, so beautiful. Yeah. Oh, ew. So,
Bad Bele.
I'm not bad belly, I beg.
You're the people that watch people's Insta stories.
I mean,
The evil eye.
I'm the rubbish. Get out.
Can I ask you guys a random question?
Okay.
What's the zodiac sign? Quick one.
Libra.
No wonder.
Capricorn.
What's yours?
I am a tank.
So we get you a Leo, right?
No, I'm going to guess right up and say you're a Leo. August.
No.
Okay.
You're what?
September.
So you're like a Libra.
You're still Libra. No?
No, you could be August. You could be a Leo.
You did tell me my birthday. I said I know the you tell me it could be August.
Okay. Enough with
What do
the.
we know?
What do you want to zodiac sign and do first?
No, like that's how you like know who you're going to date. As a Capricorn.
Whatever. So,
Hey.
so shall.
Avoid Sagittarius.
Okay, I want us
Trust
I want to ask
me.
us a question. I want to ask Bev.
Okay.
I want to ask us a question. Has any one of us, at one point in time, gotten into a long distance relationship?
Ha! You just triggered me.
Oh, the steal. How were you able to navigate it? How were you able to manage it? Of course, I know you're no longer in that relationship, but how was it while it lasted?
I need water.
I think you need to spill. Please go ahead.
Let person go first. I want
Okay, Bev.
I've actually not had a long distance relationship, but at the rate at which my life is going, I think I would just prefer a long distance relationship because I have ADHD, so I cannot, have emotional connections with people.
Okay.
As someone that has severe ADHD,
Okay.
huh? Like,
Yeah, like it's like an ADHD thing as a woman. Like you do
As
not
a-
want any
Hey.
like I'm asexual. I'm
Huh?
asexual.
You be plant. You say I'm homosexual, you be plant. You be leaving on me homosexual.
asexual, my guy.
What does that mean? What does
Please,
that mean?
define it for him. God, this guy said
Asexual means you do not have any sexual needs.
Oh.
Man, like you do not want to do anything.
Is that the
So,
meaning?
that's what it means. So I
Even
feel
though
like
we feel like
long
Bev
distance-
is lying,
Of course.
let's just leave it that way.
Yes, of course, it's
I'm not
right.
lying.
So,
But going to me, I've tried one long distance relationship, but at the point, again, we're growing, it didn't make sense. I was in one country, she was in another country that was far. It was never going to work. And even, funny enough, the next time we saw each other was 6 years after. That was the first time we finally met in Lagos, and just as friends. So how would that have lasted as a relationship? Like,
so do you
come
think
on.
social media to an extent
Has it
affected
helped?
it?
See,
Affected,
the
helped?
thing is, it helped. Long distance relationships
Sure.
and like social media and long distance relationships, that's the only one that makes sense. Now, if someone is in a different, it could be anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet, you can talk to anyone at any time.
True.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing that social media is like, yes, that's where it will help. Because again, if you're away, like going back in 2006, 5 or whatever, and you're dating someone thousands of miles away, how is that working?
Emails.
You'll literally be sending messages like 2-3 week replies.
Oh,
like, come on,
cheating.
bro.
What's all this?
What is happening?
Well, I don't like it's just
It's paining
like
me.
that song really
Me
touched
because
that.
at least this one has a man in her house. I can't be watching this. I'm seeing
I'm
what he's
sorry.
doing.
Leave us alone.
Okay, GT, I want to say something. Long distance relationship and social media, not just social media, technology-wise. I'm sure you guys have heard of sex dolls. So there's this new technology now that the sex doll can sound like your girlfriend, and like,
Do you have the money to spend for it?
unless it looks like LeBron James, I am not spending money on a sex doll. But like, social media and technology has helped us emotionally, physically. It's very, very important because long distance relationship, that's a problem.
Stop.
I don't like being interrupted.
Physically.
I beg.
But
I
we
beg.
need
If
to
I want
go
fight,
back
come up for you. Debbie,
to that.
please, you like to come here?
No.
No, stop. We need to go back to that
That's a
sex
very
doll.
wrong question. Why
So
did you say it like
please, I have a question. You, Debbie. So I'm to tell, obviously you're into some crazy
that? I'm not. I
So,
just know information.
Mrs. Sex
Ha.
doll. Would you ever do that?
No,
Why?
because like
When she start this
Tell us what you like.
If I know better, and I'll ask everybody here, have you sexted before?
no, because I don't know how to do it. I'm asexual, remember?
That's your plan.
So you've never done anything along the lines of say sending a nude or anything?
No.
like that?
Like that's like
Why
my
would
number
I?
one rule. And I don't even know how to sex chat because I'm not a very sexual person.
See, my own about the social media thing. Yeah. And this
Have you ever sex chatted?
Have you ever sex chatted?
Answer.
Oh, we're still there.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
And give me a line now. After if you have,
I
give me a
say
line.
forget Beverly don't fall.
See, okay, the thing is,
She don't fall.
the
Give
thing
me a
is,
line.
not
I
falling.
choose not give an answer to that question, and I
respect
reserve the
that.
right. However, I will answer this. Beverly, you're beautiful, and I love you. Yes. Back to the answer to my question. Yeah, that's my question.
Okay.
See, or to Debbie's question. Social media, the first thing I love, I'll not lie, it has saved me money. WhatsApp call, Instagram call, Telegram call,
Video
anything
call.
that makes you not spend money on credit.
If a babe ever calls me on
So, yeah.
Telegram, I'm blocking her. You
That one,
like,
not because they give me money.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh man, that'll give me
See.
the ick like this. Why you
No,
calling me
no,
on
no,
Telegram?
see.
Are you 90? What is happening?
But there was a time that WhatsApp wasn't working.
Yeah, the
And you
global
resort-
shutdown closed.
Even another thing again, I don't know if I've already said this on one of the episodes, but again, if my baby is posting on WhatsApp statuses, I know that is not the love of my life. Because what are you finding there as a Gen Z?
God
let's
has a
just-
wicked sense of humor. We're talking about long-term relationship. Imagine if social media was paid for. You know, Elon Musk now is talking about Twitter.
People pay
Imagine
for it
if
too.
social media was not free anymore.
People pay for it.
people, because
Because we're too deep in.
yeah.
People will pay for it.
No, but the thing is, like, I remember this relationship I was in. That thing was tragic.
Okay,
I
is it the
know-
one that you were doing?
See,
For?
you know, he was talking
Okay.
about long distance. You never really do anything. The only thing you're hearing is how I wish you were here with me.
Now I wish go use key person.
As in, how I wish I could be
Imagination
with you.
keep person.
Bro, we call it
Guy, don't touch
wishful
me like
thinking.
babe. Hold on, you've been doing that a bit. But continue.
What is this? You're
Wait,
not
guys,
battling, bro. You're
stroked
not
my
battling.
arm. I said, hold on.
You're not battling.
GT, this makes me very uncomfortable.
All this sort of stuff. You go see later crash. Not a ship sinker, but then go ahead, please.
You're the only person who wants to enjoy a relationship. my guy, continue singing to her, man.
No. She said
Why you enjoy the site, Abby?
Guy, let's go back to our topic.
So for me, I feel like a long distance relationship, if you're not mentally able to manage it, don't do it.
It also depends on how long and like what are the prospects of us meeting again?
Yes. For example, let's say my boyfriend moves because of work.
My mind is telling me he will move very soon. No, I'm just
You know
saying.
they call enemy of progress.
I'm just saying.
What else? So let's say he moves. I cannot say because he's a lot. Okay, he wants to move. I cannot manage this relationship again. Let's end it.
I tried that.
I cannot do that. I would.
You say you can do that.
Personally,
did it.
it's not going to be very. It's not going to be. Okay.
And I feel bad because that guy
Why'd
was
you
actually a
end?
good guy.
And you ended because you traveled or
He traveled for work and I was going for NYC. And I just said, this cannot work. And I broke up. Like, I blocked him.
You didn't even break up properly.
woman wickedness.
She's so sorry. Like she didn't mean it.
She's not sorry.
I'm sorry, Kodrago. He calls me, I call him Kodrago, he calls me Kalisi.
Oh, no. Millions of innuendos. That shit she just said.
Conrado, you make me high like
No, not Kodrago.
No, she's talking about the Game of Thrones. Oh God, the visual in my head.
Did you have to say it?
Is that your blood?
Did you have to say it?
Ah no, you're a sick person.
Because he's the one.
So quickly, guys, before we like call it home, what advice do you have for someone who is trying to find this genuine connection in this era of social media? Do you have any advice?
Number one, meet them in person. Go outside and touch grass. Like when people are in this world and say, "Oh, I can't find genuine relationships," blah blah blah, it's because of what you want and it's okay to want things in relationship, but it has to be realistic. And again, you have to match that with what you are. You get me? It doesn't make sense to want someone up there and and this goes for everyone, men and women. Like at the same time, you can want anything you want, but be realistic, and you can't let social media or what social media says is cool govern you.
Yeah,
That's what
true.
I'll say.
Yes, I second that. I think very, very important is love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, I don't see how you can love any other body.
Facts. So
And like social media will make you hate yourself.
Yeah.
Career-wise,
let it.
if you let it, and if you don't even know when it's happening. So my advice is like get yourself mentally checked up here, and then you can go forward to love another person. So that's just my advice.
So, okay. I feel like you should actually work on yourself to be the best option for whoever is going to date you.
Makam, full stop.
Nailed it.
Double comma.
Exclamation mark. Jita, just did chicken.
It's Makam.
Waiting be your advice.
Well, I would say for social media, first of all, be real. Everybody I meet, every babe I meet, they always know I'm broke. I chip it in. I'm not joking. I chip it
Just like Bev knows. Just like Bev knows.
I chip the first 30 minutes. I see you, and I'm like, first of all, first bring out my phone that is looking very ugly. If you don't like me, the waka, I don't have strength. But if you want to stay and you like my company, let's chill. And the thing is, social media wise, I don't first like to give out my opinions about certain things. I like to get your angle first. So I'm very neutral. I try to pick your brain. Okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? By the time you make statements like, oh yeah, I was with some guy, and the guy could not even pay my school fees, and he called himself my boyfriend. Oh really? Okay, thank you. Next, boom. No
my
time.
school.
As in,
fees.
no
girls
time.
are like
Is that the requirement now?
The thing is that just be real, because when you are real and be objective, the problem with most women, no offense, are not objective.
True.
They see the signs, they say that this guy is fake, but now where they want you guide and go still go. That's the way they see you go find out.
Can we talk about men as well?
Leave us alone.
Stop feeling you
Men
can't
have
fight.
feelings.
I don't even give it. Men needs to
Tani,
stop
no be
feeling.
me, oh. Tani,
The
no
way
be me, oh.
some women are like glittered, like they like the glitters. Men also like the glitters.
True.
So like men should stop feeling that sex is transactional and just try to.
That
the
goes
problem is from
both
them.
ways.
Sex is transactional.
The problem is no,
That
it's
goes
not
both ways,
transactional. The problem is from them. They do not want to establish real connections. Like the
You
problem
think?
is from them. They have trauma. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, before they start arguing, we have come to the end of today's show. we still need your comments. If you have anything to say, please follow the hashtag the Rant Room on TVC. It's bye.
TJ, take us home.
Wait. No. Ladies, I love you.
Sing.
Reach
Take
out
us
to me.
home.
Oh, she said she sing.
Sing.
I love you. Bye.